Hi everyone, and welcome to your 20-minute fluid flow today. Fluid stretchy flow. So for today's class, we're actually going to start standing up. So I'm going to ask you to come to the tops of your mats and just release your hands down by your sides. Take your gaze forwards. And then just close your eyes here. Feeling down through your toes onto the mat, grounding down. And just starting to focus in on that breath. Breathing in and out here through the nose. Maybe taking one big breath in through the nose. And releasing it all out through the mouth. Just letting everything go. We're going to move super slowly through this practice. Maybe here, just picking up your toes and seeing if you can place them back down. Grounding through the big toe and then each toe individually. Feeling into that grounding sensation and staying with that breath. And I'm going to ask you for the first couple of minutes of our practice to keep those eyes closed. And we're just going to undulate through a couple of movements that we normally do in our sun salutations, ever so slowly warming up through the body. So when we're ready, we inhale, draw those hands all the way up to the ceiling. You might take the head up as well, keeping those eyes closed, reaching those fingers. And exhale, draw the hands down, take them to your thighs or your shins, and come into our Ardha Uttanasana, so our halfway lift. So midway between our Tadasana and our forward fold. Inhale, bring the body back up. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, come down to that halfway lift again, body parallel to the floor. Inhale, draw up. One more time. Inhale here. Exhale, come down to that half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, come up. And then we're going to inhale, take the arms up again into the sky, Urdhva. Maybe taking the gaze up as well, reaching tall. And then as we exhale, we draw the hands down, maybe palms through heart center, and start to roll that body down. So shoulders and head hanging heavy, rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. So as you roll, curling round, eventually those hands are probably going to hit the feet or the legs or hit the mat. Keep going until you're in that forward fold Uttanasana. You can bend the knees here, bend through the legs. Hands will either come down to the mats or they'll be on your ankles, on your legs. Inhale, we start to roll that spine up again. Moving super slowly, going as slow as you can go. Keeping those eyes closed. As you reach the top, head, neck, shoulders come back last. Gaze forwards. Inhale here. And then exhale, fold back down again. Super, super, super slowly. Eventually you're going to feel those hands starting to hit the mat. When they do, taking a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just see in this forward fold, in the Uttanasana, can you take those hands off and take them to opposite elbows? Just allow the head to hang heavy here for ragdoll. Maybe allowing the body a gentle sway from side to side. Noticing here if the weight is tipping back into the heels. Just trying to equalize through the feet. Allowing that weight to evenly spread. Really letting that upper body hang heavy. Keeping the bend in the knees if you need. Staying with that breath. When you're ready, taking those hands back down and rolling the body up halfway, finding Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Fluttering open those eyes here, putting the weight through the hands, stepping or jumping the feet back to that plank, dropping through the knees, untucking the toes and lowering the body down all the way onto the belly. Taking the legs slightly wider than hip distance here. And then pushing back through the hands, bending through the knees. And pushing back to that child's pose. Taking the forehead to the mat, reaching those fingers out long in front. Taking a second to check in here. How is the body feeling today? Inhaling. Slowly lowering up. And then once you're up here, breathing in, letting it all go, and then coming back down. Forehead to the mat, coming back to that child's pose, reaching those fingertips out in front. Ground down here. And then walking those hands over to the right. Reaching them forwards, really stretching. Seeing if we can find that opening through the left side body. Fingertips reaching long. And then moving the hands back through center. And then taking them over to the left. Reaching them long. Feeling that body crack open through the right hand side. Staying with that breath in and out. When you're ready, moving back through center. And slowly rising up. Inhale, we want to open the arms out to cactus. Exhale, stretch over to the right. So moving the hands over, but also finding that stretch through the spine. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling, finding that stretch over to the left, keeping those arms active. Fingers stretching out long. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, come back up. You might be feeling that through your arms already, feeling the muscles starting to work, and release. When you're ready, inhale, bring those arms back up to cactus. Exhale. I'm going to draw the palms together. Bringing those thumbs just to the crown of the head. Inhale, open out to that cactus, maybe finding a back bend here. Dropping the head back, allowing the chest to be open. Opening through our throat chakra as well, Vishuddhi. Exhaling, palms together, close. Inhale, we open out. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw the hands down. Just take that left hand onto the right knee. Inhale, take right hand behind you. Find an easy twist here. Take the gaze behind you. Knowing that with every inhale, we're finding a little bit more of a lift. Every exhale, we can come deeper into that twist. One more inhale. Exhale and release, move back round. Maybe finding a little counter twist on the left hand side. And then coming back up, taking right hand onto left knee. Inhaling, sweeping left arm up, taking it behind us, finding that twist. Staying with the breath here. Inhaling to find that length. Exhaling to twist that little bit more. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing, taking a counter twist over to the right. And then just coming back through center. Releasing those hands down into the lap. We're going to take right hand behind us. And as we inhale, I'm going to sweep the left arm up as the hips lift. Open the chest out. Find this variation of camel. Exhale, left hand sweeps round, grounds down, right arm sweeps up, hips lift on that inhale. Exhale, right hand sweeps round, grounds down, left arm lifts. So dancing this camel. Working in time with your own breath, remembering that this is your practice. You might be moving faster than me, you might be moving slower, but it is up to you. Listen to your body here. One more on each side. And then when you're ready, coming back through neutral. Walking those hands forward so that you're coming into a tabletop position. Taking the hips above knees and the shoulders above wrists. And just working with some cat-cow here. So inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the chest and the head. Exhale. Finding that curve in the spine, doming the back, dropping the head, letting it hang heavy. Inhaling, lifting chest and hearts up. Exhaling down. Shining through our chakras. So as we inhale, we open through Anahata, our heart chakra. Finding that baby back bend. Exhale, bend through that back. When you're ready, coming to neutral. And I'm going to encourage you here to find some intuitive movement. So to listen to the body and what it's asking you to do. So maybe that's dropping back. Maybe it's dropping through the elbows. Dropping back onto the bum, rolling forwards. Maybe it's making circles with the body as you go round. Whatever it is, call and response here. So ask your body what it wants, what it needs, and then respond with your movement. And remember that I know this can look silly, but it's only me on camera. I'm assuming nobody's watching you flow, so really let yourself go here. Do what feels good. When you're ready, coming back to neutral. And tucking under those toes, flying the hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog. And just pedaling here through the feet. Might be your first one of the day. So keeping with that breath. When you're ready, walking those feet towards the hands. I want you to take them out slightly at an angle, so heel toe them out. Use your hands, drop down, bend through the knees, find Malasana or yogic squats. And either taking the weight into the hands here or keeping the weight on the feet. You might be up on the heels. Maybe taking elbows towards the knees and hands to heart center, using those elbows to open out through the knees. And again, finding a soft sway, moving with the breath here. In and out as you go. Maybe taking that left hand down, opening out through the right arm, inhaling it up, gazing to the fingertips. Opening out through that heart space again, connecting with Anahata, our heart chakra. Exhaling, taking right arm down, and then inhaling, taking left arm up to the sky. Gaze to those fingertips, maybe staying with that sway, maybe finding stillness. Exhaling, drawing it back down, taking the weight into the hands here, and just walking the feet in. Breathing here in our forward fold. Staying with that breath. From this forward fold, just open out the feet. Drop down as if you're coming to Malasana, but just drop the bum to the mat. Take the legs out long and roll down onto the back. We're just going to take a short relaxation here, short Shavasana. So if you've got any layers that you might want to pop on, if it's cold where you are, feel free to do so now. And then just come down onto your backs. Taking the feet slightly wider than hip distance, allowing them to drop out to the sides, palms facing up, take the hands out as well. And then just stay with that breath here. Closing down the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling. And knowing here that through our Shavasanas it's quite normal for things to pop up when we try to slow the mind. Thoughts, feelings, memories might pop into your head. So just knowing that it's totally normal and allowing whatever it is that's popping in to just sit with you. And if what's popping in isn't serving you, I invite you, as you exhale, to just blow it away. Imagining any of those worries like clouds. Just softly blowing out your exhale, allowing it to float away into the distance. Staying with that breath here. When you're ready, in your own time, gently rolling over onto one side. Feeling that safety in this pose. And then ever so gently pushing yourself up, finding a comfortable seated position. Maybe cross-legged or kneeling, keeping the eyes closed here. Maybe taking hands onto the knees, palms facing up. Inviting all of that good energy in. Taking one more big breath in through the nose. And releasing it out through the mouth. Letting everything go. Fluttering open the eyes, taking a gentle gaze in front and coming back to the space and the room around you. So I hope you guys enjoyed that practice and it was a nice one that you'd like to come back to. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you all.